Greetings, fellow travellers, and welcome to the first ever Anxoo adventure. This game I'll be playing, I literally just saw this morning and bought it. It's called the Stanley Parable. I don't know anything about it. Let's do it. I haven't seen anything about this game. Only a very short video that was on the Steam thing. And damn, it's loading. Damn! It's loading, apparently. Loading screens. It's either loading or frozen. Or maybe it's frozen loading. Oh, no. I don't know. The first Anxoo adventure is turning out to be bad. I may just edit out the loading screen. Oh, it is actually loading there. Okay. Panic over. Game isn't broken the moment I start up. That's good. Although this is going at 3 frames. To let you know. 3 frames are loading. I like the way you load it. No diggity. Okay. Wait, click.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
You push that button,
Orders
Stanley.
came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Don't let the man put you down.
What buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Okay.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Okay.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I'm glad Stanley relished
Very
every
had been made exactly for this job.
Oh, maybe
Stanley was happy.
Stanley is happy. I'm glad for Stanley, you guys.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
No, Stanley!
Something he would never quite forget.
Stanley?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Aw, Stanley.
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Stanley.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years
Is he
at
the
the
only one at
company
work?
had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Something is wrong.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Oh, no.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
Oh, I
he
can move.
got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Let's do what the man says. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
My door closed.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Is this a
Perhaps
spooky
he
game?
simply missed a memo.
Memo. Good. What are you doing? Oh no, I turned it off. Sorry. Back on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Hello? Do people escape? Is there a zombie apocalypse? I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait. I'm entering this one. Fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Shit.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Maybe I
just
did.
to admire it.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you, Mr. Voice in my head.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I get it. Drinking it all in.
Yes, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. You know, I don't like this guy. Although that looks interesting. Nah, fuck it. Fuck the rules.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I like this. Warning. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping up.
Look,
shit.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I want to let her back in.
She's been waiting.
Baby! Are you from here? Baby! Stop closing doors on me. I don't like this. I should have followed directions! Should have followed directions. Whew.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
I will. I'll do it. I'm doing it, right? Where am I?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You're still my wife. I love you.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, what? Good morning, employee.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay. No. Press A. How about B? How about Y?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Does change?
Now
That
he's
change?
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
I have the
One
most
might even feel
confused
sorry
face.
for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Why?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures.
Hello, wife.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
What? Please press Y to watch TV.
And so he began
What the
to
fuck?
fantasize about his own job.
Where's my TV gone?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face
So
of
this
the
is just
earth.
all in my mind?
The thought excited him terribly.
What the fuck? Never been to spend time with
So
the boys.
he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either.
This
At
is so
last,
trippy.
Choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Am I dead? LTE? Wife?
As he wandered through his fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
I'm sorry.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And
Mind
down another was a
controls?
yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down
This
another
game's
was
so
a game with a
trippy.
baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
This...
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
Can I
Perhaps
leave?
if he played just one more time.
Can I leave? I love you!
But there is no.
No, wife!
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
I guess I'll just
Nothing
go on
has
my computer.
changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life
Oh,
is the real
phone my
one.
wife. I'm gonna go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Why won't I listen to you? I'm
Here,
sorry.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'll listen to you. I'm listening to you. I'm holding strong. Fight the power. Don't let the man get you down. Oh God. Oh, I want to do it. How long is this going to take? This game is messing with my head. Please, can you talk to me? Voice in my head. Are you my conscience? Talk to me. I'm so confused. Do I have to press Y? But you told me not to press Y. But it's not doing anything. Why? Yeah.
You see?
Shit.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every
Tell me on the
second
computer
he
screen.
remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Tell me
How
on
can
the
I
computer
get him
screen.
to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Are you God?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Wait, what?
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same
Right.
as Stanley.
Okay.
We're not so different, I suppose.
No.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm
Okay.
compelled to.
Okay.
I must.
Okay.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed
What?
a button.
Huh.
And I
What? What?